Hi guys. I just thought that I would come on and say goodnight to you all. I am having some internet problems at home, as some of you saw yesterday when I tried to do a live chat. Um, it has been crazy. We have been having internet outages since Friday. We just switched to a new service provider, and it's basically been a nightmare, considering that I work from home and need my internet. It's also draining all the data on our cell phones because we're not able to connect to the Wi-Fi. So, I tried to do a live chat yesterday morning, and it was working, but I wasn't able to log onto my iPad and see your comments. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to see them tonight, but this isn't going to be a long one anyway. So if you are there, please leave a comment and say hello. It'll be able to allow me to test and see, if I will be able to see them live or not. If not, that's okay too. I just wanted to tell you guys to check out my fundraiser that I have going on for the autoimmune registry. You guys know that that's a really important cause to me, and today was one of the spring days of giving. So I set up a little fundraiser for the autoimmune registry, who many of you know I do a lot of patient engagement work with. And we are asking for donations no matter how big or small. It could even be a donation of $1 or $2 or $5 or $10 or however much that you feel called to give. And if you want to look at my other post about it, and I also posted about this on my other public page, it's just called Ashley Boyne Shuck, that's my full name. I talk about how you don't have to donate money. There's lots of ways that you can just donate your time by volunteering or by spreading awareness about, important causes. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get comfy here and it's just not really working. Yeah, so, you don't always have to give money. You can donate your time by volunteering. You can donate time in a sense by sharing things online and just spreading awareness. That's one way to kind of give back. So whatever you feel called to do, I know that I and the autoimmune registry would greatly appreciate it. But this whole, issue of time is something that I've been thinking a lot about lately. And actually one of my latest Arthritis Ashley blogs does talk about this. I was thinking about how lucky people are that are able to stick to a schedule and a set routine and form healthy habits. Because for some of us, it would be a luxury and a privilege to be able to kind of schedule out our week or make plans and commit to them and stick to them all the time. Because if you live with a chronic illness or a disability, particularly if you live with an autoimmune condition that's unpredictable, you know that it's not always easy to plan out your day. It's easy for healthy people to say, that you're going to wake up at the same time every day, go to bed at the same time every night, eat your meals at the same time every day, exercise at the same time every day, make plans for this, that, and the other thing. But the reality for a lot of us is that we can't really do that because our conditions are so unpredictable that it's really hard to to actually schedule things and stick to them. And it makes it really hard to commit to volunteering for things or to commit to exercise programs or diet programs. It can make it hard to commit to social engagements or, signing up for things or just even working. It can be, difficult to commit to your job sometimes. So I do want healthy people to realize that there is a certain level of, I don't know if luxury or privilege is the right word. I'm trying to think of what the right word would be. That's probably the best way I can explain it. Having the luxury to not even think about that, to not have to worry that, hey, if I make plans next week, am I going to be able to commit to that and stick to them? How am I going to be feeling that day? Because, you know, they say you can make plans and God will laugh because, things are always unpredictable in life, and that's especially true when you're living with a chronic illness. So, that's been weighing on my mind lately because I feel like I've dropped the ball with certain things. And really, I hate to sound like I'm making excuses, but a part of it isn't my fault. It's my body rebelling against me. My body's like a constant war zone. And so, it's like one of these things that I want to commit to, this weight loss program, and I want to start going back to the small groups at my church, and so many other things like that. But when my body's constantly holding me back from doing things, it makes it really hard to commit to those things. And I have to kind of budget the time that I do have where I'm feeling okay. And I have to kind of just work with what I've got. So, that becomes, I think, a little bit of a challenge sometimes, because if you're feeling crappy 75% of the time, then your free time is limited, and you have to pick and choose, what to prioritize and what to say yes to and what to commit to. And that stinks, because it's almost like you have less free time than a healthy person. And so, yeah, I've kind of sucked lately at responding to calls and emails. I've definitely dropped the ball with this weight loss program I was doing. Definitely haven't been working out as much as I want to. Definitely have been putting off meeting up with certain friends. Like, it's been months since I've seen some of my girlfriends. I've had to cancel appointments and everything, and it just stinks, but none of it has been for lack of me wanting to do those things. It's been, hey, my lymph nodes are infected. Hey, my tear duct is infected. Hey, I have a terrible migraine, a terrible RA flare. I can't put weight on my foot. I can't walk. I can't sleep. I can't eat. It's never just me blowing things off, and I hate that my illnesses make me seem like a flake, because I'm not a flaky person, and I try to stick with what I started, and I try to commit to things, and I'm a very, kind of active, involved person who strives to be normal and strives to be productive. But these conditions make it really hard to be normal and productive. So I just want to apologize to all of my friends who I haven't seen in a while. You know, I always want to see people. I suggest getting together. I suggest making plans. And then I just don't always follow through because, things happen and life happens, and then I'll get sick or something, and then I'm playing catch up. And then the next thing you know, I have a trip or I have a work thing, or, it's really unpredictable. It's a stressful way to live sometimes. So to all my girls out there who I have promised a little lunch date or cocktails or tea, I do still want to see you. I just, my free time has been very, very limited and compromised lately. And it's been really hard for me to prioritize. So I'm going to try to do better at it. I need to kind of get my medical problems under control and get my body under control as much as possible. And then I think I'll feel a little better, maybe moving into the spring and summer with time management and everything like that. But I just keep reminding myself that I can only do what I can do. That's true for everybody, but it's especially true for those of us who live with chronic illness. So, yeah, I'm going to try to get back on track with my diet and exercise and weight loss program. I'm going to try to get back on track with working on my novel. And if I owe you a call or a text or an email, I will try to catch up. But again, when you're not feeling well, you put things to the side, and then other things get pushed to the back burner, and then I have work stuff to do or family obligations, and sometimes those texts and calls and emails, despite my best intentions, go unanswered. So I don't want anyone to think that I am a bad friend or that I'm not committed to things, but it has been a challenging couple of years. And those of you that follow my medical journey know that it's been a tough couple of years for me. So I'm trying to get better, and I appreciate all of you who are patient with me. I'm not seeing comments tonight, so if you're commenting, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not seeing it. But the last thing I wanted to say before I go is let me think, on Wednesday, I think I scheduled it for Wednesday night, I'm doing a Q&A style kind of like town hall type live chat. It's going to be one of those Ask Me Anything live chats, so come prepared with questions. I will answer your questions, and I will do a couple of giveaways during the live chat. There is an RSVP link on my Arthritis Ashley Facebook page. And that's all. I was just venting a little bit tonight, and yeah, I'm feeling very sleepy and a little sore after my deep tissue massage today, but it's good sore. I think that the deep tissue massages are a godsend. I absolutely love it. I do sometimes feel a little bit crappy afterwards, like just because of, I think, all the toxins being released and everything. And it's a lot, so it does hurt a little bit sometimes, but it's so worth it. And then I decided to try an ice bath because my husband was doing an ice bath because he was sore, and he submerged almost his whole body for like 6 minutes, and I stuck my foot in for about 1 minute, and it was too painful for me to tolerate, but I do think it helped some of the swelling in my foot. So I now kind of have a love-hate, mostly hate, with the ice baths. Like, I don't think I will want to voluntarily do them again, but I can see it working. I might ease back into it and try cryotherapy again, though, instead of going straight ice bath. So that was an interesting attempt. My poor pug, I was like screaming. She thought something was wrong with me and ran up the steps. And it was just because the iciness of the ice water was so intense that it almost hurt. But okay, I'm going to go respond to a couple of these emails that I've been putting off, but I did just want to, I wanted to vent a little bit, especially because that's the topic of my latest, I don't know if it's my latest Arthritis Ashley blog, but it's one of them, so go to arthritisashley.com if you want to read more about time management with illness. And, oh, yeah, the other thing was I did want to mention that autoimmune registry fundraiser that's going on. Again, any amount helps, even if it's $1 or $10. And if you can't donate, please at least share the link, invite your friends to the fundraiser, or just ask them to like the Autoimmune Registry Facebook page. And if you haven't done so already, please join the Autoimmune Registry by signing up and signing up and completing our free survey at autoimmuneregistry.org. I will talk to you guys soon, and I'm really looking forward to the Ask Me Anything Q&A live chat on Wednesday night, so hopefully I will see you guys then. Good night, rest well, bye-bye.